Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to yet another edition of our story. My name is Monologue, and I have a sister here, Chimwemwe, right?
That is it.
How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
How is Zimbabwe?
Zimbabwe is great.
How do they say hello to Zimbabwe in Zimbabwe?
We say makadini.
Makadini.
That's how are you? Yes. Or kwazwai.
Kwazwai.
Which is greetings.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, kwazwai.
Yes.
And then how do you respond?
Makadini.
If I say kwazwai,
you say kwazwai back.
Okay.
If I say makadini, you say tiripo makadiu, which is I'm well if you're also well.
Oh.
Yes, because we always consider each other in my culture.
Okay. How diverse is are the tribes there in Zimbabwe?
How many tribes?
Yeah, how diverse is it?
We have about 16 official languages. We have 16 official languages. Oh. There may be more tribes than that, but I know that at least 16 different tribes are represented.
Okay.
Yes.
And from which tribe are you?
Shona. There's the Zulu tribe, which is the biggest one in the country.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow. So you have so many, you're like South Africa, right?
In what sense?
Because there's also Shona, there's also in South Africa.
In South
Africa, because of migrations, what?
No, so in South Africa they have Ndebele, which is also available in Zimbabwe.
Yes, yes.
And the Zimbabwe and then Ndebele are descended from the Zulu.
From the Zulu.
So the language is very similar.
Yeah, I remember the story of the king actually, who migrated from the other side, coming to How is the kingdom still there? Do you have kingdoms in Zimbabwe?
We don't have any kingdoms.
What happened?
Well, colonization.
Oh.
So our kingdoms were not reinstated as they were in Uganda. However, we do have chiefs. We have chiefs that are part of our
like
our legal. Really?
Yes.
We have chiefs that are part of our system of government. So as part of the government, at some level, they are chiefs.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. What is your strength like? Are you trained in something, or what is your strength?
In terms of what I do?
Yes. What do you do?
I'm an actress. I'm a filmmaker and a photographer. I'm a writer.
Oh.
I'm an all-round creative, but those are the things that I spend most of my time on currently, that I'm most focused on.
Okay.
Yes.
Being among the finalists in the Africa Monologue Challenge, tell me about your story.
Well, the story of how I came to the AMC. Well, I actually heard about it in the first season, but I didn't apply. I didn't send in my video. So whenever they were posting about what was happening, about the finals, I just had so much FOMO. I just really wanted to be a part of it. So when the second season came around, I said, well, I definitely have to make sure that I'm a part of it. And I sent in my monologue, and well, here we are now. Yeah, 10 months later. Yeah.
How has it been, like the experience?
Initially, there were moments that were frustrating before we came, because, you know, we'd have to send in a monologue every 2 weeks. So that was really an exercise in discipline. So you really had to make sure that by this date, every second week, you have sent in your monologue. So that was a bit stressful sometimes, because sometimes you'd have a very full week and you don't really have the time to learn a monologue and actually record it and get it done to a level that you're happy with. But we got it done anyway, came as far as the top 10. And now that we've been in the Pan-African House, it's been such a fun experience. I don't have any regrets for being able to stick through the process like that. I've really enjoyed it. I've enjoyed meeting these people, learning about this country, learning about Africa, learning about different cultures. I've enjoyed it.
Okay. Is there any similarities while in the house there with other members from other African countries?
There's a lot of language similarities. There's a lot of words that we're like, oh, is that how you say that? That's how we say that too. There's games that we played that everybody just kind of has different versions of the same game. There's certain cultures as well, things that just a certain understanding of like respect and how to handle yourself amongst other people, how to live with others. Just this understanding of how to handle yourself in that way.
Yeah.
And I found that we all naturally kind of just felt to doing the right thing in that aspect. So yeah, a lot of similarities.
Okay. Do you believe, according to what you've seen, actually, what you've actually witnessed, can Africa be united?
Absolutely, 100%. We're so much more similar than you would think. There's a lot of differences too, but those are great and they should be celebrated because diversity is never a bad thing. So Africa can 100% be united because we're coming from the same place. We have the same understanding. We have the same dreams and hopes and goals. We want the same thing. So the disunity is actually something that's taking us away from these things that we want for ourselves. Yes. Short answer, yes, Africa can be united.
Okay.
Yes.
Being an African woman, you know, what would be your word to the ladies, you know, the African ladies, young and old, who are watching right now? A word of encouragement.
A word of encouragement to the ladies: go to school, finish your education. Don't let boys lie to you. Because when you're young, you think you're not young. When you are young, you think you're smart and you understand things that you do not understand. So go ahead and finish the education. And then when you have the paper in your hand, go ahead and say, oh, I still love him. I just want to be with him. To the ladies that are older, please don't take yourself out of the game thinking, oh, we're old now, we're no longer able to participate, it's too late for me. It's never too late. Let's all do what we can. This continent needs us a lot. And we're 50% of the population. So if we don't participate, then we can't get to where we're trying to go to.
If you win the competition, what are your dreams?
Well, my first dream is to bring the Pan-African film to Zimbabwe. I think that would be a really great opportunity for our industry because, you know, we still need a lot of opportunities. We're still growing, we're still small. And so it would be so helpful to have all these people from different countries across the continent working together on this project, all those opportunities, that work that is available, that opportunity to learn and grow. I think that is definitely my biggest dream if I am to become the winner of AMC. As well as that, I look forward to using the platform to being an ambassador for African unity, African empowerment, African liberation, because the platform would really give me that voice where, I mean, we're here right now, we're being hosted by the Office of the President, by UCC, so you get to be in rooms with the people that make the rules. So I think my dream would be to actually make sure I make an impact now that I am in those rooms.
Okay.
Yes, and try and take that agenda further.
Oh, thank you very much. I wish you the best.
Thank you very much.
How do they say goodbye in Shona?
They say, I don't know, will you say bye-bye?
Okay, thank you very much for being part of us, and see you when you see us.